Sheriff's Office. Procurement sent Mr. Spielatz a non-responsive letter on June 12th to let him know that he was non-responsive due to that conflict of interest. County employee cannot hold a contract for the county that they work for. Mr. Spielatz challenged our determination on June 16th, and then procurement then sent Mr. Spielatz a letter on June 18th reaffirming the reasons why he was non-responsive. After the evaluation meeting on June 24th, procurement sent out our recommendation to award letter to all those that participated in the RFP, and that was sent on June 25th. Mr. Spielatz sent in a protest email to this recommendation on June 27th. In his protest, he stated similar reasons as he did in his previous challenge for being found non-responsive due to the conflict of interest. The final ranking and award recommendation was tabled on July 1st for further consideration to today's OBM. So we are here before you today to take up the matter of the protest. You've had an opportunity to review the protest and whether the protest has merit or not. Based on what Five Star Towing has provided in their protest, does the board want to uphold the protest or does the board want to deny the protest?
Okay, well, we've reviewed that, and I think we want to deny the protest. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
well, I would say that the board gave this a good review, looking to see if there is any way that we could uphold the protest, but we had a legal review, discussion, looking for just any way that this could go through, and we concluded we're up against state code and there's no way around it, so I would move to deny the protest.
Okay. Yes,
So,
sir.
Mr. Chairman, I would reiterate what Commissioner Davidson said. We did have an extensive review of this. I personally did it in terms of the facts as presented by Bob, and I would concur with Commissioner Davidson that the facts and the law support us denying this protest, and I would second that motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we have the final ranking and award recommendation.
Yes, so, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, now that we have the protest from Five Star Towing administered, we can now move on to the award of RFP 25061 for the Ada County Towing Services. And the evaluation team has completed their evaluation and has a recommendation letter for your consideration.
Could you read the letter?
Yes, certainly. It's a letter dated July 8th, 2025 to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding RFP 25061. Dear members of the board, the Evaluation Committee has evaluated the responses for RFP 25061. A final ranking of qualified candidates was determined by evaluation scoring. The final rankings in order of evaluation scoring are as follows. Number 1, Camco Enterprises Incorporated, doing business as Rocky Mountain Towing. They had a score of 90.75. Number 2 is Stoppers Road Solutions, and they had a score of 79.96. Number 3 and 4 are both non-responsive, and that's Boise Valley Towing Incorporated and Five Star Towing Incorporated. Therefore, it is the recommendation of the evaluation group to award the contract for RFP 25061 to Camco Enterprises Incorporated, doing business as Rocky Mountain Towing.
Okay, any questions or discussion? If not, I'll accept the motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we follow the recommendation of the Evaluation Committee and award RFP 25061 to Camco Enterprises, acting as Rocky Mountain Towing.
I'll second that.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you.
All right, thanks, Commissioners.
Okay, we'll get into some new business now. We have catering permits. We have 12 catering permits, and we have one new license, 2 new licenses. Is there any discussion on these catering permits and licenses? Hearing none, I will accept a motion.
I'll move to approve the catering permits and the licenses as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We're lucky to have our distinguished clerk with us today, Mr. Trent Triple. Go ahead. Give us a great report.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Today, sitting next to me is Tori Collins. She is the clerk of the day.
Clerk of the day.
She has
Welcome.
been with us in the clerk's office for about 8 months. Originally started in billing services, but she will be starting a new job, not my job, but a new job on Monday with Indigent Services. She will be working on collecting some of the past debts that are owed the county. So we're excited to have her. She's going to be awesome to work with today. Her decree for today is that everyone open the door for somebody else. So if you get a chance to open the door for somebody, you'll be helping her finish her decree for the day as clerk of the day.
We open a lot of doors here.
Yeah, I know. Figuratively and literally.
Thank you.
I do have a report on our computers for the courts. They are being rolled out and we're having some good success there. There were some hiccups with some of the networking, with some of the periphery, the scanners and other things like that that we've worked through with Amazon workstations and some other things. But so far, they've been a big hit with the employees. So again, thank you to the board for supporting that move. It's made a lot of clerks downstairs very happy with their new equipment. And
We like to make clerks happy.
yes, and it rolls over to the public too. The
Sure.
public sees that we're able to provide them the best service that we can with that new equipment. So
Who gets
thank
the
you for
old
that.
state computers?
The state,
The state. Give them to them.
hand them back to them. So
All right, good enough.
that's it for me.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, go ahead.
just, did the Supreme Court thank us for this? Or-
I don't know that I've ever received a formal thank you from the Supreme Court.
Because it has to be helpful to them too, for us functioning more efficiently, so.
For sure, it is.
All right.
And congratulations for your moving up so fast.
Thank
In a
you.
matter of months to be the clerk.
Yeah.
You gotta be tough for that new job. That's,
Yeah, I can do a hard conversation or two. That's
Well,
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, well, good luck with you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have the Claims Journal. I will accept the motion on the Claims Journal.
I move to approve the Claims Journal dated July 3rd, 2025, and authorize payment.
second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Next, we have personnel actions. Any discussion or issues with personnel actions? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the personnel actions as listed on the agenda.
I second the motion.
All right, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have the treasurer's office. When we're lucky to have our distinguished treasurer with us here, Ms. Beth Mon. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. Before you for consideration is a request to set the minimum bid for a parcel to be offered for public auction. This is a parcel that the county acquired by tax deed for delinquent property taxes.
Is this that luxurious hotel out by the airport?
That is correct. Yes,
Prime asset for somebody to get.
could
Okay.
be, for sure. The amount of the minimum bid is that's for delinquent taxes, costs, late charge, and interest. And so that's the amount that is before you. And as you're well aware, but just to remind the public, should the property sell at a higher amount, that is not retained by the county. Any excess proceeds would go to parties in interest, lien holders, and then to the owner at the time of the tax deed.
All right.
So the
Well,
minimum bid is listed here on the agenda, 430,000.
Correct.
okay, and when is the sale?
The auction is set for September 18th. There will be legal notice published with that deadline, or that due date. And then also prior to the auction, bidders will need to register, and that information will be available through procurement.
And do the bidders need to put in a minor deposit?
I'll defer to.
We set that up as a requirement.
Right.
They have an auction security of $100,000 to be able
Yes.
to participate.
Yes. Because we had an auction one time when that didn't occur and we got stung. Okay, well, good enough.
And is it gonna be a live auction online?
It's in person, if I'm correct.
It's an in-person
Yes.
auction through Corbett Auctions.
Right. And where will that auction be held?
It will be down in our public hearing room on the 18th.
Ah, well, that'll be good entertainment.
Yeah, come on by.
Okay, all right, now do you need a motion?
Thanks.
We need a motion, all right, go ahead.
I move to accept the recommendation of the treasurer's office and authorize and direct the treasurer to offer the parcels identified on the agenda at a public auction at the proposed minimum bid amounts as listed on the agenda.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you. Anything else for us?
That's it.
How's the jogger working?
It was put to use a lot in June, now it's at slow time.
Now it's slow time, all right. We got a new jogger, didn't we, or another one?
The second one.
Second one, yeah, well, good. Well, good, well, thank you. All right, next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for the open business meeting for June 24th and the Board of Equalization hearings, June 26th and June 27th. I would accept a motion.
I'll move to approve the minutes as identified on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Okay, the next item on our agenda is the grant application to the Bureau of Land Management for the fiscal year 2025. Any question or discussion on the grant application?
Just
Go ahead.
a discussion has been, this is, thankfully, the federal government gives us the ability to go out and deal with noxious weeds on adjacent property to private property, which is, it's a major problem if those weeds aren't controlled, and if they don't control them, it comes right over on private property, and they have to control them, so. This is the federal government stepping up to the plate, giving us the authority to do that in their behalf, so I would move to approve grant number 2510 and authorize the online completion of the electronic submission by Adam Schroeder.
Okay, Adam Schroeder's online. Would you like to speak to this?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, good morning. Thank you for the consideration. And yes, Commissioner Daly was absolutely correct. This allows us to get paid when we do federal or when we do noxious weed control work on federal grounds.
Excellent. All right, now you've made the motion. Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay, now we have Expo Idaho, we have a concessionaire agreement for Roy's Milkshake. Any questions or discussion on the agreement? I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to approve the agreements as identified on the agenda for Expo Idaho, Western Idaho Fair, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have a couple of agreements. Is there any question, discussion on the two agreements we have up? One is a memorandum of understanding, the other one is a second amendment of the joint powers agreement.
Mr. Chairman, just as both of them have been reviewed, but the the misdemeanor probation services, I think are important that we have that, and this just amends that memorandum of understanding. But then the second agreement on the agenda is the City of Star, and those who may not know, some cities in the county, Star being one of them, does not have their own police force. They contract with our sheriff's office to provide that police. This is an amendment that we're going to do. The sheriff is going to do some special events, and this is the overtime for those special events that the City of Star will be paying for. So that's the agreement. That provides us the opportunity to provide that, but the City of Star pay for it.
Well, and with the passage of the big beautiful bill, the overtime will be tax-free.
Yeah.
All right.
If they don't meet this is 30,000, so unless it all goes to one person.
No, well, that'd be difficult, but anyway, I'd accept the motion.
I'll move to approve the agreements as identified on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, next up, we have the weekly indigent items. I've reviewed those. Is there any question or discussion on the weekly indigent items? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
I move to approve the weekly limited items as and authorize the chair to sign the document on behalf of the board.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
You've heard the motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there any other business need to be brought before the board this morning? Hearing none, we're adjourned. We're on the record. The Board of Commissioners is in session. All three commissioners are present. We're acting as the Board of Ada County Emergency Medical Services District. The date is July 8th. The time is 9:28. Are there any changes to the agenda?
No.
Okay, we have with us,
John Blake, paramedics.
Elizabeth Duncan, communications.
and of course our RT guy. Thank you.
Communications.
Okay, no change to the agenda. First item on the business is a claims journal. Is there any questions on the claims journal? I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the EMS Claims Journal dated July 3rd, 2025.
Second. Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Next is personnel actions. Are there any questions or issues with personnel actions? Not, I'll accept the motion.
I move to approve the EMS personal actions as listed on the agenda.
I second the motion.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Next is approval of minutes. Any questions or issues on the minutes of June 24th? Hearing none, I will accept a motion.
I move to approve the Emergency Medical Services District meeting minutes for May 24th, 2025.
Second.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Next, we have two agreements. Any questions or discussions on the agreements? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to approve the agreements as identified on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have our EMS update. You got 30 minutes.
Oh. I'm gonna take, only a minute of that then. I believe, Mr. Chair, Commissioners, I believe you all are aware, the memorials for the Kootenai County and Coeur d'Alene battalion chiefs are, this Thursday and Friday. We're sending 3 folks, with our honor guard with the, potential for a 4th. They'll go up and attend both of those, memorials. That's all I have for you.
Well, hopefully there won't be another memorial. Fellows in the hospital.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's a tragic situation. I'm glad you can send somebody representing.
Me too. That was one of our first thoughts after we caught ourselves reeling on this one. This just like everybody, caught us hard.
Yeah, first responders, that says. Okay, anything else?
That's it. That's all I have for you.
All right.
Rolled out the new ambulance color change.
Pardon me.
You rolled out the new ambulance color change?
We have 2 in the process. We have 2 type 1s that were caught at the factory in time to have that taken care of, but we have not gotten them yet.
Like Channel 7 maybe did a story about it?
They did. I think it was Thursday. I was getting ready to leave town, and I think Chief Humlin did an interview with them about it. It really, I'm telling you, we're getting a lot of mileage out of it as well. New colors on ambulances. It's fantastic.
You get better gas mileage with new colors?
You know, I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right, well, hey, well, thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you. Is there any more business need to be brought